This sounds like, and I don't want to offend anyone, this is just an opinion. It sounds like
It's called All My Heroes.
heroes.
Moving to the city, try to find out who I am. But nothing here is pretty and I don't know where to stand. A kingdom that's so greedy, built upon a barren land. I don't care much for money, honey, ain't it funny how you feel rejected if you don't stick to the plan? When I was just a baby boy, I got dropped on my head. I grew to be a big strong man with half my logic dead. This world calls you crazy if your thoughts ain't got no friend. I don't care much for sanity, calamity. It meets you in the moments when you're not sure where to tread. Maybe I'll wind up dead. Oh my, oh my heroes seem to die. The more I give, the more I try. I end up quite confused. Oh why? The cool kids all love suicide. The king is gone and Jimmy died. And all my role models went to the battle. Well, hope he's there for me if that's what they do.
Hello, everyone. Take a big hug from me. I hope all is well. This sounds like, and I don't want to offend anyone, this is just an opinion. It sounds like Arctic Monkeys, but good. You know what I mean? It's got that same, like, energy to it. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the vocal delivery. I don't know if it's how the music is going. But it's got like, if Arctic Monkeys were good. It's got that vibe to it. I'm not a big Arctic Monkeys fan, as you can probably tell. I mean, there's a song here and there, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to say too much. Like I say, I don't want to offend anyone, but I think they were kind of blown up a bit too much. You know what I mean? But it immediately gave me that same vibe, and I was like, oh no. But then it's actually decent. I'm fucking here for it. But what do I expect? You know what I mean? It's the lads. So it's bound to be good. You know what I'm saying? And same, by the way. All of my heroes seem to die as well. It's a bit sad, isn't it? When you think about it. Anyway, like I say, I hope all is well with you, my friends. I'm like 5 days late on this one. It's been a fucking madness. I've been doing so much. I've been struggling to get the motivation I need, to be honest with you, to be completely transparent with you lot, as I always try to be. I've just been really struggling lately, to find some motivation to sit down and to record and edit and do all this stuff. I've been streaming a lot. You know what I mean? Not that I'm trying to make excuses, but by the way, links below, if you're on Twitch or you want to go and check out my YouTube gaming channel. I stream on both of those simultaneously 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So if you ever want to come and have a waffle, join us. Join us. It's a lovely bunch of legends. And with you lot, I know it's the same. You know what I mean? I'll be adding legends to the extended chief community, as it were. But I'm enjoying this. I'm proper enjoying this. And I like the in there, there's like the higher vocal backgroundiness. I'm always a big fan of that. Right, I'm going 5 more seconds back. I think I went back like 20 seconds. I hope everyone is all good. I feel like it's a little bit quiet in my ears, but it might be my headset. We'll see. But yeah, send in love, you're legends. Let's crack on.
Strangest game of living and is every lesson learned. Throw my hand into the fire and only end up burned. Life's quite unforgiving when you roll around in dirt. I'm not really one for social etiquette. Better yet, I'll turn up to the pie with a blood stain on my shirt. And I'm so bored the way things seem to me. Survival of the fittest force fed through a new TV. Leo took a step from mine and Martin had a dream. If you're not really sure what you've ever stood for, you're part of a problem that is bigger than the one that you see. All looks the fucking same to me. Oh my, all my heroes seem to die. The more I give, the more I try. I end up quite confused. Oh why? The poor kids all love suicide. The king is gone and Jenny died. And all my role models went to the ball. But hope is there for me if that's what they clap your hands. Another one bites the dust. My papa don't preach, he's an honest man. Papa don't preach, he's an honest man. And the devil makes work with idle hands. The devil makes work with idle hands. I said I heard him knocking at my front door. I said, don't you come round here no more. Don't you come round here no more. My papa don't preach, he's an honest man. Papa don't preach, he's an honest man.
He literally did. You know? He stood in an empty room and he said that he was going to defeat the forces of evil. Oh, shit. I'm having a good time here. I'm like jamming out and stuff. I feel like just a second ago, my brain was like, dude, you've not paused it in like 2.5 minutes. What are you playing at? Because I'm having fucking fun. You know what I mean? Jeez, brain, chill out. But I like this. I really like this. I like the fact that, as to be expected, there's a lot of like, you know, it's not by any means a, it's not presented in like a way of, you know, like a money game kind of vibe, you know what I mean, or a high ren or anything like that, right? It's not presented in that way of like, okay, sit down, this is gonna get real, but he's talking some real shit, you know what I mean? Like I say, it has to be expected, has to be fully expected, you know? I like the little another one bites the dust thing there as well, because it's it makes sense in what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because all his heroes seem to die, and then another one bites the dust. Anyway, have you ever listened to the words, by the way, of Another One Bites the Dust? It's fucking for the way the song comes across. It's fucking deep, man. It's about some fucked up shit. Go and have a listen. If you ain't, you'll be like, oh damn, I'd never thought about that before. I was like 2 years old, and I was like, listen to the fucking words of this. Jesus. Anyway, sorry. You know how I am. I've got to pause it here and there and process what just happened, and then we can crack on, which we're gonna do.
My papa don't preach, he's an honest man. Papa don't preach, he's an honest man. And the devil makes work with idle hands. The devil makes work with idle hands. I said I heard him knocking at my front door. I said, don't you come round here no more. Don't don't you come round here no more. I'm not down with no preach, he's an honest man. I don't preach, he's an honest man. And the devil makes work without no hands. The devil makes work without no hands. Well, I heard him knocking at my front door. I heard him knocking at my front door. I said, don't you come out here no more. Fuck off.
I agree. I agree with woo and clapping.
I said, oh my, all my heroes seem to die. The more I give, the more I try. I end up quite confused. Oh, why? The cool kids all love suicide. The king is gone and Jimmy died. And all my role models. Oh, my heroes seem to die. The more I give, the more I try. I end up quite confused. Oh, why? The cool kids died of suicide. The king is gone and Jimmy died. And all my role models went to the bottle. Well, hope is there for me if that's what they do.
Legit. That's fucking... I already hear it in my head. I'm gonna be singing this all day. Oh my. Yo, that's good, isn't it? Am I that good? Well done, you lot. I'm gonna put my hands together for that one. That was very, very good. Super fucking catchy as well. I feel like there's a massive chunk of you know, if you followed the channel, you'll know that I got really into Ren really quickly. But I feel like there's a massive side of his musical escapades, right? Particularly with the homies, that are the big push. That I'm just completely fucking oblivious to. Like, I've done a few covers here and there, but this is one of their songs, isn't it? This is like an original one of theirs. I don't know if there's any in my repertoire. No, I'm racking my brains about it. I think this might be the first like big push song that is a big push song that I've done. But I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't want to say that with so much conviction because I might be wrong. And I'm going to go back through, I'll look on my Spotty and that and be like, oh yeah, of course, you idiot. But I'm fucking liking it. I'm liking the vibe. You know? I was a bit scared at the start, like I say, because I was like, oh shit, sounds quite Arctic Monkeys-y-ish. And it shook me a little bit, but then I was like, oh no, this is actually good. I like this. I really like this. And I like the way that they do, like, Ren's on bass, right? Which, to me, when I first seen it, was weird as heck. But they've got acoustic and electric going on at the same time. You know what I mean? And the drummer's got little bits of flair here and there and stuff like that. I like that little sort of the rattliness of the acoustic that's going on in the background while everything else is, like, plugged in, you know? I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of it. I like the acoustic energy that's coming with it. You know what I mean? Oi. I feel like I'm missing out. I really do. I need more like OG Big Push songs for you guys to come through and be like, check this out. Have a little ganders at this. You know what I mean? Because I've got so much catching up to do, it feels like. And if I can ask anyone, it's you lot, because you're going to come through and you know what I mean? I know you guys are incredibly supportive of these guys and of Ren and of people that react to Ren and these guys. So if there's any safe hands out there, it's you lot. So thank you. You know what I mean? Take a mic hug from me. You absolute bunch of legends. Also, I'm so glad that there's like a bunch of folks that have come through and in the comments and stuff that have been like, I love it when you give us mic hugs and etc. Because same, I'm really sending that energy out to you guys. So I truly appreciate that you feel it. You know what I mean, and that you appreciate it as much as I do. Because there's a proper hug coming at you. You know what I mean? I always say, pardon me, this freaking monster makes me burp like heck. I always say on stream, like, grab something that you can hug and let's all have a group hug. You know what I mean? We send all the energy to each other. It's fucking lovely. We all have like a few minutes where we'll have a big hug. Everyone feels better and we crack on. You know what I mean? We absolutely crack on with the waffleage and gameplay and stuff like that. But like I say, links below. You know what I mean? I'm not going to waffle on about it because I waffle on about absolutely everything. You know what I mean? I've been keeping you for 15 minutes. 10 minutes of this video is just me talking shit. You know? Which I know some of you guys really appreciate, so thank you again. It really does mean the world. Like I say, I've been lacking a bit of motivation lately, and I felt like I just kind of wanted to come back in with something that I know that is going to make me comfortable and that I'm going to enjoy, and you just, from my experience, you just can't go wrong with these lads. You really can't. You know what I mean? I've had a great time every single time I've listened to them, you know? So thank you to the Big Push and to Ren and to Ren fans and Big Push fans. You know what I mean? Thank you for providing a comfortable spot for me to come and just be my waffling idiot self. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for the people that come in the comments and, you know what I mean? They're like, keep doing what you're doing. Because sometimes it's hard. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get up, I've got stuff to do in the day, and I'm like, man, I don't have the energy to sit and just be here. So thank you for giving me that energy. Thank you for kicking me up the arse. And a little side thank you to the missus. Because she's the same. She's like, just get it done, babe. You can fucking do it. And thanks, love. Anyway, look at me, I'm waffling again. Yeah, I like that. I really did like that. I do want to hear more of their stuff and stuff that's not just like covers and shit. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm here for some covers. You know, I want to hear this Cyndi Lauper cover just here because that's a good song on its own. But do let me know in the comments. Let me know if there's more sort of original Big Push shit that I should go and listen to, you know, because it will get jotted down, and then when I have a day like today where I'm just a bit deflated and stuff, there's something I can always fall back on, because I do really want to hear more. And thank you in advance. Thank you in advance, you bunch of legends. Take a mic hug, go and grab something that you can hug, and let's have a bloody hug, shall we? Bring it in. Bring it in, you bastards. Also, heroes. It's a bit northern. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to leave you guys to your days. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being the legends that you are. Really do appreciate your support and the love that comes through on these videos. Big shout out to my Discordians, my Twitch folk, my patrons, and my elite. All links below, as I've mentioned for the third time. And aside from all the waffle, my friends, please do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome and you are righteous. And I do want to see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.